You're watching the Lazizi Review Show, brought to you by Lazizi. You are watching the Sweetie Girl production. It's like that. Snap, snap. So hello out there, YouTube land there. Yes, girl, yes. Yes, homeboy, yes. By popular demand, you know what we talking about. You know what the subject's about. You know what you've been aching for. I'm on my way out. But I'm going to stop and do this as quick as I can for you because, by popular demand, we're talking about Puerto Rico. Stay tuned for the Lazizi Review. Now, like I said, I'm on my way out, but I know you wanted to talk about Puerto Rico for the longest. So I'm going to sit down. I'll make this movie for you, make this, the show for you, this Lazizi Review for you. And then we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Puerto Rico, what's becoming of PR. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about what is happening in PR and what you probably didn't know about it. You probably didn't know about it because you listen to propaganda from people that don't live there. And you listen to a lot of bullshit from your family members that used to live there 50 and 60 years ago. It's not like that anymore. No, it's not. And we're going to discuss that today. We're going to talk about what you could do about it or what you should have done about it or what you better hurry up and do about it because it's in a serious flux. I mean, it's about to turn into Hawaii, pretty much. And I got friends out there that are telling me this. People that actually went to school and got an education and know about shit. And they're the ones who's telling me Puerto Rico is going to be a thing of the past. It's been in the making. It's been in the making. It's been leading to this for years. And you haven't seen it coming. If you live in Puerto Rico, if you live there and you was raised there, you know that what you call us New York Ricans or any Puerto Ricans that are not from the island, you call us what? Say it with me, gringas, gringos. That's what we called, right? And I thought it was really weird because I thought they called only white people that, but they call everybody that. Anybody that's not from there, and they call us Americans. Yeah, we're not wanted, and we're always looked down on, and it's nice, it's whatever. Not everybody's like that in Puerto Rico, but a great majority of people are very, very racial and prejudiced or whatever bigotry against us that are not born there, and it's very sad because Puerto Rico is becoming fast a thing of the past. Now, I've warned you in previous videos that I saw this. Now, let me just backtrack and talk about something. A lot of you think that if you're smart or you went to school, you're smart, you're intelligent, and I've seen many of you do this, and not just Puerto Ricans, I'm talking about people in general. They tend to think, I'm so smart, I know shit. But you ain't shit in the world unless you have intuition, if you could feel things. That's why everybody thinks of the mother as a guru. Even Einstein would have been like, my mother always said. For some reason, everybody's mother is a guru and a tell-all and know-all. Mother said to them, right? And you know why that is? Because she has an intuition for her children and she knows what's best for them inside, no matter if she has no education. And this is what I'm trying to say. I say that to say this. Intuition counts for a lot. Okay? It counts for a lot. When you have intuition, it don't matter if you even got second grade education. If you have intuition, now, I have some college to back my ass up. A lot of you don't. But you come up on me with the education that you don't have, talking to me, a lot of dumb shit. And I'm cool if you stupid, you know what I'm saying? I say stupid because I don't care. I'm not that nice. Because ignorance is stupidity, just in a Ebonics way of saying it. You're stupid, It's wrong to say stupid. You should never call your kids stupid or people stupid. But when they disrespecting you, then you could say, hello, you stupid ass. I do know there's a difference between stupidity and ignorance. I mean, if you're ignorant to something means you don't know it. But to me, being stupid is everything past ignorant. Like, I'm just like, you're just a stupid ass because you just don't fucking get it. And that's it. Now, I'm being nasty about it because I am going to rant about it for 2 seconds here. And, forgive. But I have to say this. When you act a certain way about your own people, when you act like you want to throw away your own people, but then you ass kissing for real gringos all over the island and you pretty much sold half the island to them, don't start crying when, it's not Puerto Rico anymore. And let me tell you something, in 10 years, it's not Puerto Rico anymore. Believe that. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to rush through this very quickly when I tell you, buy up as much land as you can in Puerto Rico. If you're Puerto Rican, do that immediately. Because before, 7 years ago, you could have got a piece of land there for $3,000. Now you're going to get it for $30,000. And like 10 years from now, you're going to be getting it for $500,000, $700,000. You know why? Because they turn it into Hawaii. Where, once it Americanized, they Americanized it. Even though it's part of the Americas and everything, it's a commonwealth. But once America takes it over, which it pretty much already did, because all the waterfront properties are bought up by the gringos. They already bought them up. And they put up their restaurants. They don't even hire on people. They don't. I seen this with my own eyes. They do not hire our people. They hire only their blonde-headed, blue-eyed people, and you see them because you don't see anybody of color working in the establishments. And if you go there and you're not from Puerto Rico, you want a Puerto Rican experience, there is none. I mean, I have to tell them. I tell them things like, I told them, oh, on Friday they have this really cool event. It's a bomba plan. And they go, oh, where's that? I really would like to see that. And, because if I wanted a hamburger in Walmart, I could have just stood home. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I kind of feel sorry for them because they Americanize it so much that when their own people come there, they don't get a Puerto Rican experience. You got to really literally go into the compost for that. So that's something sad I'm noticing about Puerto Rico. And I'm also noticing that the Puerto Ricans there want to call us Americans. Us Puerto Ricans that are not on the islands, they want to call us Americans. They want to push us to the side and treat us fucked up. But it's like, yo, sell your land to us. Sell your land to your own people. And your own people should be over there trying to buy the land too. Like, you better buy up as much as you can from Puerto Rico, because what they're really trying to do, this is the propaganda that they laying on you, so you don't understand this. They're really trying to squeeze you out of Puerto Rico like a pimple. And that's why we're so in debt and all this shit. And we're not in debt with nothing, because we give off of our island more than what we take from anybody. So you could look that up yourself. You're so smart. Figure that out. Now, people are going to tell you that our island's in debt and all this shit. No, it's not about the debt, because we don't owe nothing in fucking nobody. All we do is we export our shit out. Nobody gives us nothing. And the people that are on welfare, well, they're like kind of forced to be like that. They take away all their jobs. They pay them extremely little on the island. People might as well be walking around with no fucking shoes. But they manage. They still got good cars and nice cars. And they, Puerto Ricans, they know how to live. So they live the ones that live well live very well. And even the poor people know how to keep it together. But I will say this about a lot of Puerto Ricans in the island. They like to damage the island. They fucking throw their garbage around. I told you that. Like, they throw their garbage in abandoned structures. They don't really, some of them don't want to help fix the island. Like, they don't see how bad it's going to be when they Americanize that island and they make it like a city. They make it like little Florida or something. And it's definitely getting to that. It's coming to that where it's going to be like that. Like, right now, you go to Puerto Rico, you can drink on the beach and party. It's not a police state. That's going to be a thing of the past when the gringos take it over, move in. Rent used to be $150 a month in certain places. Now it's $800 a month. So what do you think is becoming of your island? Everybody speaks English. Hello, everybody. Puerto Rico is a thing of the past. The gringos that live there now call themselves Puerto Ricans. Just like when they went and took over Africa and called themselves Afrikaans. You see how that works? There you go. Now come in here. Let me tell you something. Come here. Come to mommy. I'm going to tell you. Puerto Rico is a beautiful fucking island. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And it's our island. It's our island who are Puerto Rican, because we're the ones that are born and raised and coming from that area. This is what happened when the gringos came and they killed every last native on that island, and whoever didn't get killed, well, that was a miracle. They created us. We are the product of that massacre. And they brought in slaves, and we're the product of all of this, right? All these different bloods that came in and out of there too for the export and import. All right, I get that, but we're from that island for hundreds of years already. Stop. Come back and take part in what they're doing, because they're taking it apart, literally. So come and take part and buy up some land. This is what this video is about. Buy land on your island, because you're about to not have no island. They're really telling you that, oh, it's indebtedness and this and this, and then they're doing all of that just to squeeze you out. There's farmers there from the island, born and bred, right? And they got lots and lots and lots and lots of land, right? With their cattle and whatever, and they farm land, whatever. And they selling that shit away to anybody that'll buy it, because they're done with it. And in a few years, when there's no old people left on Puerto Rico, what you think's gonna happen? Everybody. I actually got a friend. He owns a farm up there. He's a gringo too. You know what I'm saying? He's a nice guy, but of course he ran over there and he bought tons and tons of land, acres and acres of it. And, and he's there up there by himself. You see that? That's what they do. They buy this paradise and they take tons of acres of our lands, push us to squeeze us into the hood and into the ghetto and back here to America to really live in the projects. And the Puerto Ricans that are doing this is like, yeah, America, yeah, we're gonna go to New York, wherever York, and they don't know how fucked up that's gonna be. Nothing's more beautiful than living on the island. Nothing. Let me tell you, because I've lived in a lot of places, and the island is the place to be. You can sustain your stuff on our motherland, then you are blessed, because it is like heaven. I mean, I've lived there, and it's fun and sun, honey, every day. I mean, I was always by the beach. I was always swimming, and it's beautiful. If you could even make a couple of dollars a day, you could manage to live there. But now they have it so that everything is so expensive, and the food is becoming extremely expensive, and it's becoming expensive just to shop and buy compra, which is groceries, and then rent is off the wall crazy. Now, there's drug addicts that live there and own their own houses, but eventually they're going to take them away from them because they don't have deeds, and that's what they'll do. The government will come and snatch everybody's land from them and toss you out. And that's what is becoming of your island. Now, you want to know if you're so smart and you educated, and you want to say that us Puerto Ricans that weren't born there, well, you American, and you keep on focusing on us, on your own people. But why don't you turn your freaking fucking head? I'll diss you. I don't care. And turn your head and really look at who's the enemy. It ain't us. Because when we go to the island, we just want to love it. We just want to protect it. We just want to help it save some animals and save some land and save the green. And we don't want to turn it into a mini New York or a mini city. It's y'all that is letting that happen, not us. And if you want to waste your energy on negativity and turn your eyes towards me and call me a fucking morena, a gringa, whatever the fuck, right there for you. Because I will always say that I'm first for the Mother Earth, yes. I'm first for the green and the Mother Earth, yes. And then I'm Puerto Rican. Deal with it. Now, I can't run this any longer than it is because this is all that I came to tell you. What you have to do, what you need to do as a Puerto Rican is take all your money, save your money, save it. If you work, whatever you do, even if you work at McDonald's, save as much money as you can, put it together with your sister, your brother, whatever, your uncle, and go to Puerto Rico and buy a piece of land, even if it's just a little piece of land. And everybody do that. Buy back your island. Don't get easily squeezed out of it, because right now that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to squeeze you out of it, telling you that all the propaganda that is in debt, that is this, that is that there's no jobs, whatever. It's still paradise. You can figure it out. Buy yourself a piece of land. That's what I'm still trying to do. I'm not going to stop until I get me a piece of land out there, even if I have to go into the campo to get it. Because I need to live in Puerto Rico. It's beautiful there. And it's not, unless it gets fucking blown up, by another country or whatever, or something, by aliens or whatever, and it's there, you want to live on it, trust me. And if you think, I want to go to Hawaii, Hawaii is extremely expensive. Puerto Rico is becoming like Hawaii. It's becoming like Hawaii, yes. And do what you can to get on the island. That's all I'm going to say. Do what you can to get on the island. We're going to talk about more Puerto Rico. We're going to talk about that subject a little more in the future. But right now, if you don't believe anything I'm saying, go check it out yourself. And go ask somebody that lives there or knows what. Go ask a gringo. Go ask a gringo about his experience in Puerto Rico. He's going to tell you, I went to the Walmart and I had a hamburger and I felt like I was still here, except it was beautiful, but I didn't feel like I got the Puerto Rican experience. Because that's what they want. They want to hear the drums and shit. But, and I was having to tell them where to go. So just go to Puerto Rico yourself. Go over there. And not in your parents. Don't stay with your parents. Go to the towns and see. You're going to see all the gringos living there, riding their little bikes and doing their little shopping high and owning all the little stores in town. And yeah, they're taking over rapidly. And it's sad. And it's whatever, but it is sad. I mean, because, Puerto Ricans from the island shouldn't be focusing on their own people. They should be focusing on helping to keep Puerto Rico authentically Puerto Rican by accepting their own people. It is important. Because Puerto Rico, they call themselves Puerto Ricans now. The people that are not from Puerto Rico, they say we're Puerto Ricans because they are taking over the island. So anyway, like I always say, click like, don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe. I'm always here for you. Mommy loves you. And like I always say, thanks for watching my show. You know it. Okay. Bye. See you next time.